When you hear the word popcorn, you probably get a little hungry, right? Especially this time of night. Well, what about the phrase popcorn lung? Harvard researchers say this is a serious, potentially deadly condition that can come from the flavored liquid in most e-cigarettes. They're focusing on a chemical called diacetyl. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg talking to a local vape shop owner about the safety of e-cigs. Lisa?
Well, Patrick, while this study finds most e-cigarette liquids tested have this diacetyl in it, the key word here is most. And a local vape shop manager actually tells me none of their liquids, which they create on their own, have the dangerous chemical.
Ryan Mattis quit smoking cigarettes 5 years ago and turned to vaping.
I can feel a huge difference in my breathing, in my lung pattern, everything. I can run around with my daughter in the park and not get winded.
Many vapors say it's a safer alternative to cigarettes. Vaping's popularity rising like smoke. But a recent study says most flavoring liquids inside e-cigarettes contain an extremely harmful chemical. It's called diacetyl, which is linked to popcorn lung.
Essentially a severe swelling within the lung, like a real bad case of bronchitis, but it's irreversible.
The chemical is a preservative found in many foods, and it's safe to eat, but not to breathe in. That's why at the vape store on Del Prado that Ryan manages,
We are 100% diacetyl free in all of our house juices. 110% safe e-liquids from the U.S.
From cupcake to Cinnabon to black cherry, they come up with all of the flavor recipes.
We have a big part in the chemical makeup of it. We know what we're putting in there, and we know what flavorings are safe to use and which are yet diacetyl free.
He says the vape store went diacetyl free once vapors became more aware of the chemical a few years ago.
Once a lot of the companies were found to have the diacetyl, they sort of got a bad name. We didn't want to be like that.
And while 47 of the 51 liquids tested in the study had diacetyl or hazardous chemicals like it, Mattis assures me you won't find those in their hundreds of house recipes.
It's been our top seller for 3 years. It's a strawberry and blueberry flavor.
Now, Mattis also says a heavy vapor usually goes through about 20 to 30 milliliters of liquid a day. And in order to feel those effects of popcorn lung, an e-cigarette user would have to vape more than 100. That's, of course, if they're using liquids with that diacetyl in it. He also says cigarettes have more of the chemical than e-cigs do. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, thank you so much, Lisa.